Hello and welcome to 2CrazyMedia. I'm your host Matthew, and today I'm going to be going over every single video game coming out in June of 2026. That's right, it's the last week of the month. This is a traditional channel that we do every final week of the month, and that is go over every single video game that is releasing in the next month, talk about some of them, maybe go over a few that are a little bigger, and that's all. So pretty simple video happening today. This is a video I always love to do, and honestly, June, to be honest, isn't a big month for video games. We've had two pretty crazy months back to back with both April and May being very, very, very busy months for video games. Very good months for video games as well. So we were due for a kind of meh month, and this is very much just meh. We're kind of in the middle of the year where June is great for all the big gaming presentations like the State of Play, Xbox Game Showcase, Summer Games Fest, all happening in like the same week. But apart from that, June isn't ever really known for big video game releases, which is ever so apparent this month as well. So even with that, let's just jump straight into it, where if you don't know, I use the website releases.com, which shows me every single game releasing this month, every single day, from big to small to early access to everything, even DLC updates. So it's all really helpful. That's exactly what I'm going to be using today, just like I do every time I do this video. So how about we jump in? Sorry if I maybe don't talk a lot, go into detail about a game you may be excited for. Put it down in the comments below what game you're excited for this month. And final disclaimer, a lot of these games, since, game releases can slip, they can be added. There may be a game, since I'm recording this as of May 26th, there may be a game that is not on here that gets a surprise release date someday, and so I don't mention it because the release date hasn't been revealed yet, or I'm sure that'll happen a lot come this E3 season happening next week, and also any of these games could get delayed as well. So this isn't like the 100% full every single game. There could be games that get added for June, and could be some of these games that may not end up coming out in June anyways. So with that said, let's get straight into it. So starting with June 1st, we have Broken Lore Follow coming to PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S. Under Choice coming to PC. Tattoo Removal Simulator coming to PC, and finally Starforge Legacy coming to PC Early Access. Then, June 2nd, pretty big day. First we have Fate Keeper coming to PC Early Access, Battleship Command coming to PC Early Access, and then the big thing of the day, the new PlayStation State of Play is happening June 2nd. Very, very excited for it. We're going to have a video on this channel this upcoming Sunday. Instead of a news roundup, we're going to be doing our predictions for what's going to be revealed at State of Play. Have a ton of fun predictions for that video, so stay tuned for that one. But yes, next Tuesday, a week from today, we are getting the new State of Play. Supposedly, it could be a pretty big one, so very much looking forward to that one. Who knows what we'll see. So that's June 2nd. Then, June 3rd, we've got sort of a big one. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is coming to Nintendo Switch 2 and Xbox Series X and S. It was originally released on PlayStation 5 in 2024, and then a year later released on PC, and now another year later it's coming to every other console, so Xbox Series X and S and Switch 2. So I've played this game. Extremely good game. Very, very good. If you haven't yet checked it out, if you're on Xbox and you've played Remake and you really love the Remake like I did, definitely check out Rebirth. It's a really, really good game. Super, super good, but I'm sure you've heard enough people to talk about how good it is. Also coming June 3rd is Blood West Scavengers coming to PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. eFootball Kickoff coming to Switch 2. Prohibeast coming to PC. And the end date for the Crossout Tales Rust and Dust event. On June 4th, we've got House Flipper Remastered Collection coming to PC, Xbox Series X and S, and PlayStation 5. The Seventh Guest Remake coming to Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, and PC. Medic Pacific War coming to PC Early Access. Calx coming to PC. All Runa, End of History coming to PC, Swan Song coming to PC, River City Saga, Journey to the West coming to Nintendo Switch, coming to Switch 1, PC, and PlayStation 5. Tour de France 2026 coming to PS5, PC, and Xbox Series X and S. And finally, Police Simulator Patrol Officers coming to Switch 2. Alrighty, on to June 5th. We've got the Gothic 1 Remake coming to PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. And Hollow Body coming to Xbox Series X and S and PlayStation 5. Then, June 6th, another pretty big day, we've got Summer Games Fest. Very, very excited for this. Cannot wait. I will be there in person, which super, super excited. Cannot wait to be there, and it's going to be a ton of fun. Hopefully we get some good game reveals, and we will also have a video on the channel next week, probably Tuesday, with our predictions for what could be revealed at SGF next week. So look forward to that one as well. And then the day after, on June 7th, we've got, or I don't know if it's June 7th or June 8th, we have the Xbox Game Showcase to kind of round out that busy week of game showcases. This should be another really fun one. Hopefully we get some good reveals. Xbox has a lot of upcoming games they've already released this year, that have already released, and some more coming out later this year. So excited to get some release dates, all that. Again, just like with the PlayStation State of Play and Summer Games Fest, next week we will have a prediction video on the channel with our predictions as well. So stay tuned for like 3 prediction videos coming next week. So look forward to that one. It'll be fun. Alrighty. Then June 8th, we've got Solarpunk coming to PlayStation 5, PC, Switch 2, and Xbox Series X and S. Killer Bean is coming to PC Early Access. That one should be fun. I feel like we got a trailer for that one a long time ago, and many people have been excited for that one. So if you've been looking forward to Killer Bean for a while, it's finally releasing on PC Early Access June 8th. Then we have Atre Dominance Wars coming to PC, Smart coming to PC Early Access, and Arms of God coming to PC. Then on June 19th, we've got the Destiny 2 Shadow and Order DLC, which we reported on Sunday. This is going to be the final Destiny 2 update. So if you're a Destiny fan, yeah, it should be a big one. Then definitely want to look out for that one. Also coming to June 9th, we've got NBA The Run. This looks like a fun arcade NBA game. If you enjoy that type of game, then this could be a fun one for you. Coming to Xbox Series X and S, PC, and PlayStation 5. We've got Voidling Bound coming to PC, Pix Football Manager coming to PC, Witchspire coming to PC Early Access, and Crushed in Time coming to PC. Alrighty, then June 11th, we've got Spacecraft coming to PC Early Access, Bistro coming to PC and PlayStation 5. Oh, and also Xbox Series X and S. Starseeker Astroneer Expeditions coming to PC Early Access. We've got Unrailed 2 Back on Track coming to Switch 2, PlayStation 5, PC, and Nintendo Switch 1. Hearts of Iron 4 Thunder at Our Gates coming to PC. Lost Castle 2 coming to PC. 4PGP coming to PlayStation 5 and PC. Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader The Infinite Museum coming to PS5, Switch 2, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. Dark Auction coming to Switch 2. To a T coming to Switch 2. And then finally, Galactic Civilizations, Federations, and Empires coming to PC. Next up on June 12th, we've got Driftland, The Magic Revival coming to PlayStation 5. That's it for June 12th. Then on June 15th, we also only have one game, and that is Stellaris Nomads coming to just PC. Alrighty. Then the next day, June 16th, we've got Copa City coming to PC, Xbox Series X and S, and PlayStation 5. And Barbie Horse Ride and Rescue coming to iOS and Android. So if you are looking for that pretty big game. Then on June 17th, we've got a game called Dench Attack. If you haven't seen what Dench Attack is, I feel like I've seen this game a few times now at some different showcases, where this is basically, I'll read the description on releases.com. Flip, trick, and grind your train in a fast-paced, off-the-rails ride through a colorful Japanese dystopia. Outmatch rival gangs, wreck a shady megacorp, and take back the tracks with nothing but skill, speed, and style. Hop aboard your custom, gravity-defying train and embark on a hectic quest to defeat the sinister Miriado Corporation alongside a vibrant pack of outcasts. This game looks really cool. There's been a demo out for a while now, so if you do want to try this game out, it looks like a lot of fun. It's like a sort of a not really a platformer, but like you're doing you're like driving a subway and like you're jumping from different tracks and on these really cool animated tracks, and it just looks awesome. It looks like a ton of fun. I watched a ton of gameplay for it. It just looks really, really cool. You got some boss fights, cool tricks. If you're looking for a cool arcade fun game like that, this could be definitely a fun one to check out. This is coming to PC, Switch 2, Xbox Series X and S, and PlayStation 5 on June 17th. Also coming on June 17th, we've got Drug Dealer Simulator 2 coming to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S, and Dial Loop Roguelike Puzzle coming to Switch. Then on June 18th, we've got The Adventures of Elliot, the Millennium Tales. This is a new RPG coming from Square Enix. Reading the description, it reads, Hope is Timeless, a brand new action RPG from the creators of Octopath Traveler and Bravely Default. The Adventures of Elliot, the Millennium Tales combine stunning HD 2D visuals and exciting action-adventure gameplay for the first time. In a corner of the continent overrun with beast tribes, the kingdom of Huther is humanity's sole bastion, kept safe by a magic barrier. After the discovery of heretofore unknown ruins, the adventurer Elliot and his fairy sidekick Faye brave the dangers outside the kingdom on a journey spanning not only the continent, but its 1,000-year history. Open new paths as you explore this untamed continent and reveal the world's mysterious history. Enjoy intuitive and rewarding action-based battle with a healthy dose of strategic support abilities from a fairy. Herein and intertwine the fates of one adventurer and one fairy. It is time to unravel the threads of history. This is the new HD 2D game coming from Square Enix. Looks really cool. If you don't remember, this is the one with the character with the stupid hat. It's got like the hat, like the Discord mod hat with like the feather coming from the top. Like it's a weird hat, and he's got like the red scarf. The hat's just strange. The hat's really throwing everyone off. But if you ignore the hat, it looks really cool. Definitely excited to see reviews for this one. And it is releasing, again, on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, Switch 2, and PC on June 18th. Also releasing on June 18th, you've got Dave the Diver in the Jungle DLC coming to literally everywhere. PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and S, Switch 2, PlayStation 5, and PC. You've got R-Type Tactics 1 and 2 Cosmos coming to PlayStation 5, PC, Switch, Xbox Series X and S, Switch 2, and PlayStation 4. Hell Let Loose Vietnam coming to Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, and PC. Hashtag Drive Rally coming to PlayStation 5, Switch, and Xbox Series X and S. And Roger, a very well reviewed and very well loved game that came out last year, releasing on Switch 2, iOS, and Android. And finally for June 18th, Soccer Kid Collection coming to PlayStation 5, PC, Xbox Series X and S, Switch, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. Alrighty, on June 19th, we've got EA Sports UFC 6. I played like a EA Sports UFC game a long time ago. It was fun. Probably not one I'll check out, but if you are interested in this franchise, this could be a fun one. This is coming to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S June 19th. Also coming that day, we've got Thank You for Your Application coming to PC. Then on June 22nd, we have Dark Scrolls coming to PC and Switch, and Possum Resort coming to PC Early Access. Then on June 23rd, we have Frostpunk 2 Breach of Trust coming to PC, Xbox Series X and S, and PlayStation 5. Wanderstop coming to Switch 2 and Switch. It's already on PC. We've got Destroy All Humans, the remake from 2020, coming to Switch. Switch 2, played this game a long time ago. It was fun from what I played, so maybe try it out. Coming to Switch 2. And then Lumina Veil coming to PC. Warhammer 40k Dark Tide Skitarii class coming to PC, Xbox Series X and S, and PlayStation 5. Mold Washer coming to PC. And finally, for that day, Sonic Frontiers is coming to Switch 2. Already, on June 24th, we got just one game, The Necromancer's Tale, coming to Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, and Switch 2. And then June 25th, probably the biggest game of the month, Star Fox. That's right, just revealed literally last month as a surprise out of nowhere, even though it was leaked. We've got the Star Fox 6, the latest Star Fox 64 remake, because we've gotten multiple of those already. There's a new one coming to just Switch 2 on June 25th. Not a game I'll check out, but maybe, I'm sure a lot of people will check this out. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully, there's a reason it was made, and yeah, hopefully it can bring enough people to Star Fox where they make a new Star Fox game and not just another remake of an old Star Fox game. But I think it looks fine. I don't think it showed too well, honestly, during the presentation. I thought the characters looked kind of funny. Looked a little goofy. They were memed everywhere, and yeah, just couldn't get over that and some other stuff. So, but I think it could be good. Just to read the description real quick. Star Fox is an action-packed adventure based on Star Fox 64 for Nintendo 64. Experience new gameplay modes and rediscover returning ones as you embark on a dangerous mission to save the Lylat system, which can now be explored in greater detail thanks to a complete visual overhaul of the game. Maniacal scientist Andros seeks control of the Lylat star system, and only Fox McCloud and the Star Fox team stand in his way. Pilot your R-Wing and travel the system, battling opposing forces and performing thrilling aerial maneuvers like barrel rolls and somersaults to shake off enemies. I'm sure it'll be a ton of fun. So yeah, I look forward to that on June 25th. Also coming on June 25th, we've got Dead or Alive 6 Last Round coming to Xbox Series X and S, PC, and PlayStation 5. I believe this is just the definitive version of Dead or Alive 6, the latest Dead or Alive game that came out long time ago. So if you enjoyed the Dead or Alive franchise or want to maybe check it out for the first time, this could be a good one to start with. So to get ready for the new Dead or Alive, possibly coming next year, maybe. We've also got on June 25th, Abyssus, coming to Xbox Series X and S and PlayStation 5, and Psycho Giantess Dating Sim, coming to Nintendo Switch. Then on June 3rd, final day of the month, on June 30th, we've got Monopoly Star Wars Heroes vs. Villains, coming to Xbox Series X and S, Switch 2, PC, Switch, and PlayStation 5. Nocturne, coming to PC. And finally, Super Meat Boy 3D is coming to Switch 2 and PlayStation 5 physical versions. They're already out on those consoles, but now you can get a physical version if you've been holding on that. So that is all for June. Again, not a crazy month for video game releases. It's a pretty light month, honestly. I'd say the biggest game is Star Fox. And apart from that, probably Adventures of Elliot and UFC. Those are probably the biggest titles releasing next month. I'd say the biggest things of June is the whole week of the State of Play going into then Summer Games Fest, then finally ending off with the Xbox Game Showcase, and I'm sure we could get more from, like, maybe Ubisoft will have a surprise one, or Nintendo later in the month. So we'll just have to wait and see. June is, like, E3 game announcement time. We're going to get a ton of game announcements, so that's really going to be the big thing of this month. Super excited, just a week away from it. Well, we will have tons of videos on the channel, both next week predicting what's going to happen at each of those, and then following them, not only our predictions, but then following with going over each one and kind of going over them in depth, what we thought, how we feel about the reveals and all that stuff. So next week is going to be a busy week on the channel. Again, we still have to go through this week. This Thursday, we will have a review for Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. Like I said, both me and my co-host Jason, we've both finished the game, we've both rolled credits, and have just been kind of free roaming the world, exploring and all that stuff. So we are ready to get our reviews out now. So that will be on Thursday, both spoiler and spoiler free. So stay tuned for that one if you enjoyed Lego Batman and want to hear our opinions on it. And then this Sunday, like I said earlier, no news roundup video this time, because instead we are going to be doing our predictions video for the PlayStation State of Play happening next Tuesday. And then next week is going to be very busy. Obviously, we're going to have videos recapping each one. So we'll have a video recapping the PlayStation one. We'll have a video recapping SGF. We'll have a video recapping the Xbox Game Showcase. We're going to have videos predicting what's going to happen at SGF and what's going to happen at Xbox Game Showcase, just like we're doing with State of Play. And also, not to mention, we're going to have a 007 First Light review because game just came out early this morning. I haven't started it yet, but I did pre-order it early, so I can start it. Like, as soon as this video is uploaded, I'm going to begin playing it. It is one of, if not my most hyped game of the year. Again, I've said this on the channel before, it is my dream game. A game that I always wanted to happen. I could have never dreamed for a game like this, but with the review, how good are the reviews it's getting, and just how much I love everything. Like, I love James Bond. Uncharted 4 is one of my favorite games of all time, and so to kind of combine James Bond and the Hitman games, which I also absolutely love, to combine that with Uncharted 4 and James Bond, all that, and kind of put it all into one game with some Arkham-inspired combat, people have said, and just really cinematic moments. This is like my dream game, the game I've always asked for. A narrative-driven game like that. I cannot wait. It's finally like the Uncharted spiritual successor that I've always wanted. So I cannot wait. I'm going to have a very long, I'm sure, review coming next week on the channel once I finish it. So stay tuned for that as well. So again, a very, very busy week on the channel. Very hectic, crazy week. So that's going to be all for today's video. Again, let me know what games you are most excited for this month. Not a crazy month, but still some cool games coming out nonetheless. And that's going to be all. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.